That continue, guys. I'm sorry. The term forfeit is that means giving up one's right. Okay. In fact, under forfeiting scheme, the exporter gives up his right to receive payments in future under an export bill for immediate cash payments by the forfeiter. This right to receive payment on the due date passes on to the forfeiter since the exporter has already surrendered his rights to the forfeiter. Thus, the exporter is able to get 100% of the amount of the bill minus discount charges immediately and get the benefits of cash sale. Thus, it is a unique medium which can convert a credit sale into a cash sale for our exporter. The entire responsibility of recovering the amount from the importer rests with the forfeiter. Forfeiting is done without any recourse to an exporter. That is, in case that the importer makes a default, the forfeiter cannot go back to the exporter for the recovery of the money. I repeat guys, we'll talk with the example to understand it better. See, assume we are exporting something or we are selling something, but it is on a credit basis. So, with my example now, Shreya is purchasing a BMW. Shreya, happy? Shreya,
Yes,
yeah.
sir.
So Shreya is purchasing a BMW and uh, Pooja is selling it. Pooja is an what do you call car showroom and she owns a BMW franchise and she is selling it to Shreya. But Shreya wants it on a credit basis. In a future date, she is going to pay to Pooja. But assume guys, do you think the price of BMW is just in lakhs? Can you assume that selling a BMW for a credit basis is possible? Is it possible to any business guys? I want you people to answer. Is it possible, especially boss? Agatendrapa, can she sell it out on a credit basis? Will it? Agita BMW na credit ಕೊಡಕ್ಕೆ pure credit. Is it possible? Am I audible now? Guys, do answer. Bharat, is it possible? Harsha, boys, anyone of you can answer. Boys, very good. So, okay. Sushma, is it possible to sell? See, that has value, it will be from 50 lakh. So, it is not that easy to sell it on a credit basis. At that point, Pooja will undergo the forfeiting facility. She will just provide a bill to the forfeiter. Assume that forfeiter would be Ahmed. Then, if Ahmed is a forfeiter, she just provides that bill to him and she will get it. See, what does Ahmed to do? Can he give her a full cash without any expectation? Sushma, can you do it? Guys, you have to answer. Or else I will never know.
No, sir.
No, he can't do it. He wants some money, right? So what does he do? He will
Yes.
give a discount. See, for 50 lakh, he will say to Pooja, look, I'll be giving you just 40 lakh. Since the correction period is huge, and Shreya is going to pay me in the lateral days of six months, what will be the interest for my amount? So for that point of time, he will be discounting it and he will be giving the cash to the Pooja. And for Pooja, it will be a better option. In spite of waiting for 6 months, she can just invest it, she can take that money and she can order for other cars and she can sell it out. she can trade with it, right? So that process is said to be forfeiting. And this forfeiter is there, no? Who was a forfeiter, guys? Sindhu, who is a forfeiter? Ahmed, right, with my example. So, Shreya is going to pay to the Ahmed, right? That is about forfeiting. Any doubts with the meaning, guys? Any doubts? Sushma, any doubts? Shreya?
No,
Clear?
sir.
Pooja, any doubts?
Sir, repeat, sir.
No,
Your
sir.
voice. Sir.
Who is that? So, guys, okay. You think I will ask Sushma to repeat? Let us see what Sushma has understood. Since again I want to start from the example. Okay. Sushma, what is forfeiting?
Sir, same example can I give, sir,
Yes,
that
yes, yes. The
BMW
same
car?
example, so that they will understand it better. Maya, I can't repeat the
Yes, sir.
example.
Sir, BMW is not cost. Yes, sir.
Sushma, yeah, your voice is bit low. Look into the earphone or something. Is it proper?
Sir, it is only 2 point of network.
Oh, okay.
Now it is
Yeah, yeah,
audible,
yeah.
sir.
It's good.
Sir, BMW, it is not just costing a lakhs, like 10 lakhs or 20 lakhs something. It costs so much of amount, sir. So when a person, if A person is ready to sell for B, then he can't sell the BMW car for entire for credit on credit basis, sir. So this forfeiting, they come in mid and they act as a act as making sale movement for the person B, and the bill is being discounted for some charges, and immediately the benefit is being is based on the cash sales, sir.
Yes. So I would repeat. Look, students, when you are purchasing a product X and the purchaser wants it on credit, but the seller wants to sell it and get a money. Right, that is a business. What does a business do? You sell, right? Might be anything. Might be a gold, might be a slipper, might be a garment, or might be a watch, or might be a laptop or a phone. Everything involves selling. But when purchaser wants it on credit, but that means the customer wants it in credit, what should you do? You say, no, I'm not going to give you on credit, get lost. Can you say that? Agita, today
No,
we
sir.
know you
No,
have got
sir.
various credit cards. You think more than the cash in a wallet, people have credit cards in their wallet. Howda, especially those you know, who are into companies, all the who are into those fields, they use this a lot. So credit is very mandatory. As a business, you can't say no, I'm not going to give you on credit. So what will you do? You give it on a credit. You will be having a bill. No, that you will forfeit the bill. So for that bill, you will be getting a discount and a cash, and that forfeiter is a day to collect that money, holding that bill. Students, if you just observe, in your what notes, that is your rupee notes, might be a 2000, 10 rupees or anything. There will be a statement behind that. To the bearer will be paying so and so amount, right? In the same manner, whoever holds that bill, the purchaser or a customer has to pay him back. That is about forfeiting. Any doubts? Now still any doubts others are? Any doubts, guys?
No, sir.
Okay, I'll continue. We'll continue with the concept. Forfeiting has been defined as the non-recourse purchase by a bank and other financial institution of receivables arising from the export of goods and services. You can just look at this diagram, guys. But it's good if you understand the example that I quoted. Simple. You'll be importing or exporting, but you require a forfeiture for your. You do this activity, right? You are exporting to an importer, and you do that activity, but you come to a forfeiture to get the credit settled. He will pay you money. You are an exporter, and the forfeiture will pay you money, and he will through the bank the repayment at the maturity is done to the forfeiter's bank. Okay, so that is about this process. Under forfeit types of forfeiting, we have got promissory note or a bill of exchange with recourse class, effective and internet. Sorry, effective class. I'll just come up with the other word. I'm not sure about it. Effective class, book receivables. Is the screen visible, guys?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Black, or it is
Yes, sir.
black, right?
Yes, sir.
See, even it got to know that time is up. And I it might have been heard some students, feeling why is it taking so long? Okay, guys, we'll continue it with the next class. So we know what is forfeiting, right? Do not forget. And the types of forfeiting, the first point we saw is the promissory note, which you people have learned starting from your PU, or a bill of exchange. The next one is without recourse clause, and the third one is effective clause. Fourth one is book receivables. Right, this is about the forfeiting, and we look into the tomorrow's class, guys. Okay, students, we'll meet up in the next class. Sushma.
Yes, sir.
So I hope you got to know. Get me the attendance. Okay, students, we'll meet
Okay,
up in
sir.
the next class. Take care. Bye, guys.